Hey guys, welcome to another edition of The Watch Collector. My name is Ollie. Today we are at a very special event at the Lansdowne with a brand that I only discovered around 3 months or so ago. And why? Because a very special collector had ordered a very special piece from this particular maison, formed in 1785. I've got two equally special, let's face it. In fact, one maybe even more special than the other, but we're going to get to that in a second. First of all, of course, the obligatory wristwatch check, and today I'm wearing the Bulgari Octo Finissimo in rose gold with skeleton dial. So, as I mentioned, founded in 1785, Leroy is one of those brands that has always been synonymous with attention to detail and exquisite finishing. It's also one of those brands that has been revived in recent years. But as we've seen with so many other stories, these brands have provided so much to the watch industry. And Leroy, for those of you who don't know, actually for almost 90 years held the title of having produced the most complicated timepiece. 975 pieces with 27 complications. It wasn't until 1989 that in fact was bettered. That tells you the level that Leroy used to and is now working at. The first one I want to show you is the H.Moser. This is 41mm in diameter, 4N rose gold, with retrograde perpetual calendar, and of course moon phase at 6 o'clock. It's 11.5mm in thickness, as I mentioned, 41.5mm in diameter. It's 50-meter water resistant, which, bearing in mind this has pushers, manual wind, that in of itself is a fantastic achievement. There aren't that many watches of this type that can boast having 50-meter water resistant. I absolutely love the overextended lugs. This watch just screams French savoir-faire, shall we say. I'm a massive sucker, especially, of course, for the center guilloche dial. It's really very pretty. We turn it over and we have got a 48-hour power reserve, a movement that is beating away at 4 Hertz. And of course, as you would expect, exquisitely finished with Côte de Genève on the base plate and a 22-carat rotor. Now, that is obviously a very special piece. Now we're going to move on to this pièce unique. This is their minute repeater flying tourbillon, 43mm in diameter, grade 5 titanium case with 24 diamonds set in the bezel. This you'll be able to see actually is quite an unusual way of telling the time. It has an aventurine dial that actually spins around, so the arrow gives you the hours. How do you tell the minutes and the quarters? Well, that's by the minute repeater. And I hope that's going to come through on camera. It's a very elegant noise, beautifully judged in my very humble opinion. Of course, it's manual wind. Another feature I love about this piece is the fact that it actually has a fully hand engraved officer's case back, which if we flip it open, gives us access to, again, fully hand engraved movement on the underside. You can't see the tourbillon, unfortunately, but it's in there, trust me. It's a 60-second flying tourbillon. This piece is 30-meter water resistant and beats away at 3 Hertz per minute. Honestly, if you're talking about artisan watchmaking, they come at a price to match, of course, but I'm not sure you can get much better than Leroy. Would love to know what you think about this brand. It took me by surprise when I first saw them, and it's made a lasting impression on me ever since I first saw them, and every time I do. The execution is really top. But guys, we'd absolutely love to know what you think about Leroy and these pieces in particular, the H.Moser and their pièce unique. That's enough from me. I'll see you next time.